Hi, welcome to One Share a Time. Today we're looking at Robinhood. Let's check out where to buy and where to take profit in the near term. Let's build wealth one share a time. This is not financial advice, purely my point of view. Please buy carefully. Looking at Hood 3 months outlook, let's check out the technical numbers first, then we look at the fundamentals. For the technicals, good buy would be around the 102.79, which is the 200 SMA. Take profit at all-time high, which is around 150. And then cut loose is around 100 or anywhere below the 200 SMA, which is very close to where we at right now. So we are at a point where you're deciding buying, or if it comes back down, you want to cut loose. But looking back the whole year, back to here January of 2026, it was above 200 SMA and then it comes down. For most part of this year, it has been underneath this orange line. But finally, just a couple days ago, it break out and it might continue upwards or come back and touch the line again and then keep going. So we are at a critical point to decide what is its reaction around this area. So cut loose if it come back down 100 and cannot go up again, that would be a sign to kind of take your risk off a little bit. Where to add and when to add? A good place to add would be around 100 to 110, because if it keep going upside, there's a lot of room to go. So a good place to add will be 100 and 110. The more it's close to the all-time high, the less the reward it is, right? Because you're buying at the high. The reason I say 3 months outlook is because nobody knows what's going to happen in the near future. Every day there's headlines about this company is doing great, that company is not doing so great. And the truth is the stock cannot keep going up. At some time it will stall and you don't want to regret that you didn't cash out first. So take profit while you can. In this case for Hood, I would take profit at all-time high. And if you're a strong believer, you can leave some shares for it to keep going to see where it goes. Okay, let's look at the boring part, the fundamentals. For PE is around 50, it is 54. There's a lot of room to grow. For PE is how expensive the stock looks based on the future earnings. So it's like a regular PE before looking. Free cash flow, it's positive. It also has billions, but not as crazy as NVDA or MU. But they have free cash. Revenue growth is how much a company's sales have increased over time. We want the company to keep growing. It is positive in this case for Hood. PEG ratio, price earning to growth ratio, it shows whether a stock is cheap or expensive relative to how fast it's growing. It's similar to PE ratio, but add growth to its formula. So currently, PEG ratio for Hood is 3.12, which is considered overvalued. So if you want to wait for it to come down and then buy, that would be a good idea too. However, for a strong stock, they might not even come down. The thing is, PEG ratio is only one evaluation point of a stock. A high PEG ratio doesn't mean the stock is not worth it. It just means the company is valued at high right now. But for a company that's growing very fast, strong earnings, strong growth expectation, it can be valued high. But if the growth rate is strong enough to justify that, then PEG ratio might not matter so much. ROE, return on equity, is how much profit a company is making for every dollar that shareholders like us have invested. We want the company to be efficient, to generate more revenue for us. Currently, it is at 21%, which is good, but compared to Micron or some other semiconductor chip companies, it is less, but still it's very good. For my personal experience, when I started investing, there wasn't YouTube. The information was very limited. What to buy was purely on word of mouth. What my coworker was saying, what the next door neighbor was saying, what is the hot stock to buy. So right now, even though YouTube, you can get information everywhere, a lot of the gurus, they are telling you what to buy. They're commercialing what to buy, what is a hot stock to buy. But not all of them are telling you when to take profit. But to be honest, don't you think when to take profit is more important than what to buy? Because if you keep buying and if you don't sell it, that doesn't mean anything. They're all unrealized profit. So here I'm pointing you out where to take profit. You don't have to take my words for it. You can write it down, plan it out your strategy, but just don't forget to take profit. Don't buy and hold forever, because my personal experience, I lost a lot of the selling chances, hold on to losers that cost me a lot of hard-earned money with tears. So I hope you don't do the same. I hope we all build wealth one share at a time. And once you take profit, you can move on. You can't sell at the top, but you can move on to the next stock. Lastly, important dates for Hood. July 29th is their upcoming earnings. Expected move is around 17.5%. That would be a big swing. What do you think? Is it gonna blast through all-time high and create another all-time high? Or is it gonna drop and poke below the prior low around 70? Let me know what you think. That's it. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time.